Well, anyway, I'm going to make this video pretty short because basically I'm going to give you one word to think about in the first, right off the beginning. And that word is survival. Survival, the big S word. That's all you got to think about is surviving, period. This clock is really telling you what's going to happen, period. There's a lot of major economists. I'm not going to quote them because I don't remember where I read it, but it wasn't in the conspiratorial media. They call roughly around 24 trillion is going to be when there's the point of no return. That means the United States is going to be going like in the default like Greece, 24 trillion. We're at almost 18.3 trillion already. I don't know exactly when that's going to occur, but it might be 4 or 5 years from now. But before that happens, we're going to have problems. You know, actually, we already got problems because if you go by the reality of the unemployment numbers, it's about 20%, as measured by the government the way they used to measure it before they went and changed things around the way they measured things in 1980. They used to measure things different. And, you know, you can get that information off the Saddle Stats. It's about 18 to 21%, which means we're in an extremely severe recession still, you know, if they measure things the normal way, you know, but they paper over things. But this is my point. Paper ain't going to cut it. You got to have real hard goods. You know, I always talked about silver. But I'm going to tell you this. You ain't going to fix the situation because until the situation gets fixed on its own. And the way it's going to heal is only after it gets destroyed. I'm going to actually, you know, first off, before I talk about this Hillary yo-yo, I'm going to talk about Jeb Bush and the Christian right that supports this asshole, because I'm going to tell you right now, he's no alternative to the garbage that's coming up. The guy, establishment Republicans are out there to only protect the freaking Socialist Communist Party yo-yos in the Democratic side. That's all they are. They're out there to present them to themselves as an alternative, and what they are is a false alternative. Jeb Bush, or actually John Bush, his real name, is a piece of garbage. You know, anyway, and I think I already went over where I come from. Like, it's, you know, I think of like individual rights. Just do your own thing. I don't give a shit about all the rules and all the dumb bullshit, you know, be conservative or whatever the hell that means. Jeb Bush is a load of shit. Before I tell you about this Hillary yo-yo. So, you know, just to remind you, back when she was as a 27-year-old, this is about Hillary. This is where she's got support, man. I don't know where she's got it, but the media says she's got it. I think she does. As a 27-year-old staff attorney for the House Judiciary Committee during the Watergate investigation of Tricky Dick Nixon, Hillary Rodham Clinton was fired by her supervisor, lifelong Democrat Jerry Seifman. Why was she fired? When he was asked why she was fired, Seifman replied in an interview, because Hillary was a liar. She was an unethical, dishonest lawyer. She conspired to violate the Constitution, the rules of the House, the rules of the committee, and the rules of confidentiality. Now, the other thing is, I could tell you later on, in one of her other cases, she defended a rapist. She knew he was guilty, and she laughed about it. She didn't give a shit because she got paid. Go vote for her. I don't care. I don't even give a shit. Go ahead. Because you know why I look at it? And what anybody does don't matter, because I'm only interested in number one. You know, when Rome fell, you know, I could talk about Rome like, you know, it was yesterday or whatever, but it's a little hypothetical thing, but it's interesting how, you know, all the people on the top that thought they were highfalutin yo-yos, they just got killed like another freaking bag of cockroach in a bag someplace when the invaders came in. That was the end of them. Same thing with Constantinople. You know, they had all the freaking elites, all the freaking special families, their kids, their wives, and blah, 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 with all their little, you know, freaking accoutrements and all this other shit. They're all packed in this one big, giant freaking building. Oh, the invaders are outside. The Ottoman Turks came in with the swords. They slaughtered all of them. The hell with it. So, screw you, man. You know? Hey, not that I really care. I don't care, man. You obviously don't care. And the reason I'm saying this is it's not open to discussion, because I'm going to tell you right now, once this hits a critical mass, It's one warning. Be getting it. Once the debt, it's been going on like this for years. I don't know how many more years it's going to go, maybe 4 or 5. Once it hits critical mass, that's it. The U.S. will actually default on their debt, on its debt. Before that happens, I think they're going to go to war. But then again, it could be a major war. But anybody can theorize all they want about all this bullshit, how you're supposed to give money to this person, do this for that person, do this for these people, and how it should be this way. Fine. Do whatever you want. People out there in La La Land up in the little ivory towers, once you get destroyed and your property gets destroyed and your head gets chopped off, maybe you'll figure it out, but then it's too late. But it's a mute issue explaining it to people like this, and it's a mute issue. This clock is not reversing, man. And you know what? It's all part of the game plan. That's what they're looking to do. This is not stupidity going on here. That's why I got to leave this clock up here when I'm talking. This is not stupidity where people are just saying, "Oh, we're spending too much money. We're trying to spend our way out of the freaking economic crisis. Oh, we're trying to." Go ahead, keep arguing it back and forth. I don't give a shit. The way I look at it is survival. My survival. M-Y. Period. Not everybody's survival. Not the freaking nation in general survival. Because the nation in general wouldn't be supporting the Jeb Hill show. You know what I mean? If they were freaking true blue Americans. They wouldn't be choosing the lesser of two evils. Even that. They're too lazy to even freaking, knock out both of those assholes and say choose another candidate or something. They can't even do that. They can't even pick up the tools to freaking survive on their own. So it's a mute issue exactly, how we're going to fix the problem, because the problem's not going to be fixed. And the only thing people ought to be thinking about is, that are smart, survival. Period. Don't even waste your time arguing about conservative and liberal issues. U.S. government is going to go broke, and when it does go broke, you're going to see total disorder. Period. And it ain't going to be pretty, man. Just like has happened so many times in the past with different things. You can theorize all you want, man. And I don't know if I got all my ducks in line, but I'm trying to. I can tell you that right now. I'm trying to, that's for sure. I'll make an effort. I'll make a damn good effort on it, too. And I might have my ducks in line. But nothing's 110% safe. I know that. But we realize that argument and words mean nothing. So that's the whole point of this video, because the train wreck is coming, baby. And you know what? If you want to be on a train when it comes, or you want to be sitting on a train arguing with back and forth with your passengers, what the fuck is going on, go ahead. I'm going to be off the freaking train doing my own thing. How's that?